How much of your day is spent reacting instead of living? Spend 5 minutes practicing these principles in the morning, or spend the next 16 hours letting life push you around. Think about yesterday. 16 hours of movement, of effort, of doing. And the things that actually mattered, are they done? That's not a time problem, that's a control problem, and it's decided in the first 5 minutes after you wake up. The problem, your alarm goes off. Before a single conscious thought has formed, your hand reaches for your phone, not because you decided to, because you've trained yourself to, and from that moment, you're reacting to what arrived overnight, to what was urgent to someone else, to what the algorithm decided you should see first. At the end of 16 hours, you've been busy all day, and the things that actually mattered didn't get done, not because you lacked time, because you lost control of it before the day started. Stoic authority. Marcus Aurelius woke before dawn every morning, before Rome had access to him, and he wrote, not strategy, not orders, a preparation. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Not pessimism, preparation. A mind that has anticipated the day is not surprised by it. A mind that is not surprised stays in control. Epictetus, born a slave, owning nothing, taught, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Decide who you are before the world decides for you. Two men, opposite ends of every spectrum. One ruled an empire, one was owned by one. Both started their day the same way, with intention, with preparation, with control. You don't need more time, you need control. 4 steps, done before you touch your phone. Here's exactly how. Step 1, set the intention. You've been at your desk for an hour, 12 emails answered, 1 unplanned call taken. You haven't started the thing that actually mattered today. That's not a discipline problem, that's an intention problem, because without a declared intention, the day fills itself with whatever is loudest. Marcus Aurelius didn't ask, what do I need to do today? He asked, what kind of person do I intend to be today? Not a task, an identity, 1 sentence, before anything else. Today I will be focused, present, disciplined, calm. Step 2, pick your top. Everything cannot matter equally, but most people live as though it does. They begin with 20 things on their list. They end having completed many, and none of the important ones, because urgency and importance are not the same thing, and the urgent always defeats the important, unless you protect the important deliberately. Seneca. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a great deal of it. Every morning, 3 tasks, not 20, not 10. 3, the filter. If everything goes wrong today, these 3 things still get done. Write them down, in order of importance, not urgency. The first one is non-negotiable. A day in which 1 important thing was completed is more successful than one in which 30 urgent things were handled. Now you know what matters. Step 3 is where most people lose an hour they didn't know they had. Step 3, plan your energy. It's 3 p.m. Tuesday. You sit down to work on the most important project you're carrying. An hour later, half a paragraph. Every sentence took twice the effort. You blamed distraction, you blamed discipline. The real problem was timing. Seneca, omnia alienus sunt, tempus tantum nostrum est. Everything is alien to us. Time alone is ours, but not all time is equal. Your mind has a peak window, usually 2 to 3 hours, where your focus is sharpest and your resistance is lowest. Marcus Aurelius did his most important work before Rome had access to him. Not because morning was convenient, because morning was when his mind was at its best. Identify your peak window, protect it. No meetings, no email, no reaction. Just the first of your 3 tasks, done when you are most capable of doing it well. You have your intention, your 3 tasks, your energy protected. 1 step left, the one that separates people who plan from people who execute. Step 4, start immediately. Everything in the first 3 steps means nothing if you don't start. And starting is where most people fail. Not dramatically, quietly. 1 more check of the phone, Just let me feel ready first. Here's what nobody tells you about readiness. It isn't a feeling that arrives before action. It's a feeling that arrives because of it. Epictetus taught that the obstacle to beginning is never lack of capability. It is the comfort of delay. And every delayed start confirms to your mind that the task was too difficult or conditions weren't right. Your mind files that confirmation and uses it next time. The Stoics called this the discipline of beginning, not finishing, beginning, because everything ever built started with one action taken before the resistance could form an argument against it. The moment you have your 3 tasks, the first action happens immediately. 1 sentence written, 1 email opened, 1 step taken. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. 5 seconds before the resistance forms. That is the discipline of beginning. The contrast, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 2 people, same alarm, same 16 hours ahead. The first reaches for their phone before their eyes open. By 9 a.m., already reacting. By noon, already behind. By evening, exhausted. The thing that mattered most, still undone. The second takes 5 minutes, decides who they're going to be, identifies what actually matters, protects the hours when they think best, starts before the resistance argues. Same day, same pressures, same demands, completely different person meeting them. The 5-minute morning doesn't make the day easy, it makes you ready for it. 5 minutes before the phone, set your intention, decide who you're going to be. Pick your 3, protect what actually matters. Plan your energy, do hard things when you're strongest. Start immediately, before the resistance forms. That's it, not complicated, deliberate. And deliberate is the difference between a day that works and a day that runs you. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Drop it in the comments, honestly, because that one moment is shaping your entire day. Subscribe for daily Stoic strategies that actually change how you work, not motivation. Method, tested across 2,000 years. Daily Stoic journal and morning discipline system, linked below. Give me 5 minutes in the morning, or waste the next 16 hours. You've just had the 5 minutes. What happens next is your choice.